Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on CNN on this special edition dedicated to adolescents after the tragedy that took place earlier this week in Springfield, Arkansas. Indeed, a 17-year-old teenage boy named John McKinnon shot himself with a gun that was found in his parents' home. Once the shock has passed and the funerals have taken place, many people from his town and community started asking the same question. Why? Why would a 17-year-old teenage boy whose life seemed to be pretty normal and happy end his life with such brutality? Well, according to many psychological studies, suicide is the second mortality factor for people between 15 and 24 after car accidents, and 1 in 10 teens thinks often about own death, states Gallup. Although it is beyond dispute that adolescence is a rather difficult transitional period for all, why would such an extreme solution seem to be the best for teenagers? Our team decided to answer that question today by the means of a field reportage starting with John's closest friend, since his parents were too upset to reply to all questions. Also, a therapist specialized in adolescent psychology shall also intervene in this matter. Take a look. So here we're in front of Irfan's house. He was John's closest friend, and here is where we start our reportage by interviewing him. Hello, Irfan.
Oh, hi, please come in.
Thank you. So, how long have you been friends with John?
I think we've been friends for quite a long time. I met him since, I don't know, middle school? Yeah, we went to the same middle school and high school, which means like 6 years ago. And we've been friends ever since, until, you know what happened.
Yes, unfortunately. And did he have many other friends besides you?
I'm not sure. As far as I know, he liked to keep himself in a small circle. Like, it's only me, two of my other friends. I think that's it. He didn't really make any friends like outside the group.
And so, do you think he had any problems at school or with his family?
Oh yeah, I think he told me once that his family is like, I'm not saying that it's dysfunctional, but I know his dad and his mom working a 9-to-5 job, and after they went back, they were just too tired to, talk to him. And
look after him.
And also with his brother, he doesn't really get along well. So yeah, that's one thing from his family. And at school, well, he got bullied a lot.
Oh, so he got bullied. I mean,
Yeah.
would his friends mock him directly, or?
Yeah, pretty much. It's like every lunchtime or, I don't know, walking to the class, people just start throwing stuff and saying bad names to him, which is just, it's bad. It's not what you're supposed to say to a person. I mean, he doesn't do something wrong, just keep it cool, but,
Did he have a Facebook account or Twitter or?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff too that happening in the social media, like Facebook, Twitter. Even though he doesn't really use, all of this stuff, but especially in Facebook, because there's like a lot of friends that we have. Just like add some friends, and that's it. You have connection, and pretty much everything that he posted, it's like people keep saying bad stuff, like, your life sucks, you should go to hell, or nobody wants you. Something like, it's really depressing.
So why do you think he was bullied like that all the time on the social media and at school, clearly? Why?
I don't know, I feel like people in general, they love to hate something, and I feel like my friends, he's like a perfect target for them, because, he didn't exactly get along with everyone, and sometimes he gets awkward, and what happened to when people get, when some people get awkward, people just start mocking him, like saying bad names and all this stuff, which is pretty depressing. To be honest, it's not something that, he can, it's just bad.
So you're assuming that he killed himself because he was unpopular at high school. Is that what you're saying?
I feel like he just had it. He had enough. Like, he's been bullied since, I don't know, since as far as I can remember, middle school, high school.
Even in middle school?
Even in middle school. Yeah, we started making friends, and I don't know, it just doesn't work out. It didn't work out. So yeah, I think he just had enough, and he doesn't have any, you know, any exit through this kind of situation. He just, okay, I'm done. I feel like that's what he did. It's pretty sad how things turned out. Just, it's bad.
Well, thank you very much for receiving me. Thank you very much, and I hope you'll get better soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Okay, so here we have a first clue of why John killed himself. He was unpopular, he was bullied on the social media and at school every day. So that can only mean one thing, is that today there is this archetype of popular teenager, and if you don't reach that standard, you're considered a lower person and you're bullied.
I just think we wanted to be a part of like the lifestyle that everybody kind of wants.
So our next step to the journey we're taking here about understanding why John did what he did is meeting a very famous psychologist named Sienna Hilford, whose area of expertise is adolescence. So I'm interviewing her right now. Hello Sienna, thank you for accepting my invitation.
Of course, my pleasure.
So I'm assuming, since you talked about adolescence being a society, I'm assuming that as every society, adolescent society has its own set of rules and rituals. What are the adolescents' rules?
Okay, so their world, a lot of it it revolves around social events like parties, and at these parties, there are things that they do, usually like drinking, drugs, they're all kind of, it's part of what they do in their society. And sometimes when you're not, for example, like really comfortable with it, they will see you as, oh, you are not really ready for the part of our society or to advance in the hierarchy, which is why they're maybe, seen as not so superior.
So they're basically being shunned.
Yeah,
out.
exactly. And that can make them feel very excluded and unaccepted, which is, it can trigger certain behaviors like
What John did. So what you're telling me here reminds me a lot of what we can see in the movies, the very famous movies produced by the film industry, especially in America. So here's my question. Do you think that film industry is shaping the adolescent ideal type, or is it the other way around?
Okay, so I think it's more of a vicious cycle because, the children, the adolescents, they tend to imitate what they see on TV and on movies. And in turn, the media, they try to portray what the modern teenager is like. And then, it just keeps going and going. And then I feel like the more it goes, the worse it gets. Because now it's not only the film industry, but there's also the pressure in social media. Like in social media, you have to kind of choose what you put out there. Because you get to choose what you put out. You kind of want to show the best of yourself. So when you are someplace, you might be with your friends, you take photos, and then you post the one that you think is the best version of you that other people get to see. And then, if you see that someone puts up, wow, this really perfect photo, then you also have kind of pressure to live up to that you have to put out the same perfect photo of yourself as well, just so you're not seen as less superior. And also, it happens in the film industry. They see these actresses, perfect. They're deemed perfect with their body and their appearance, and sometimes that brings up a lot of issues within themselves. Like they become self-conscious, and like bulimia and anorexia is a very common.
There's a lot of eating disorders in adolescents.
Yeah, it's a very common thing that happens because of this. One more thing I'd like to add is like in media and movies especially, teenagers, they are portrayed to have achieved kind of like beauty and wealth and of course love.
Of course,
That's
yes.
the most kind of biggest thing. And it seems like they're happy with themselves, and that's what the teenagers I think are trying to accomplish, because they're copying that, and then maybe that's how they feel they will achieve happiness, by maybe popularity.
Which is not obvious because adolescence is very hard, so you're not always happy, even though you've got all these things that you can see in that
exactly.
movies.
That's they don't see it that way.
Well, thank you very much for answering my questions.
Yes,
It was very
of course, you're welcome.
interesting. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This field reportage was proposed by our wonderful team, and I would like to thank them for their time, work, and dedication on this project. Our thoughts and prayers go to John McKinnon's family, who has to go through this terrible tragedy. Thanks to all of you for being with us on CNN today, and see you next time.